Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's get back into these 10-minute games on the road to 2000. We nearly hit 1600, but we've dropped down a little bit in the last video, but I'm going to try to get things back on track today. Historically, I've played this Sicilian with e6 and d5, but I think the main line is this. I'm going to start playing this more. I've been getting some good positions with it, to be honest, recently, so let's see how we fare. So I like the idea of this. He normally plays this now. Prevent this. Oh no. I mean, that just leaves me open to do this. I quite like, you know. Yeah. And if here, wasn't I just going to trap him? Because here and then here, he'd be trapped. So yeah, he wisely goes back. We can undermine this pawn in the future with this move, maybe. But let's get this knight out. Although I am sort of undeveloped, maybe we put some pressure here. I want to get this piece out just because it allows me to then push this pawn and prevent this pawn from causing any more problems. I can push, which is annoying, and restricts his bishop. He wants me to take so he can develop his queen. Or the knight. I think this stifles him more. And now I like this, threatening to just kick his knight. Okay, so he puts an end to that. I can take on Passant. I'm not so sure. I think I'll leave this structure. I've got a bit more space. And then I don't want to develop here, that's the only thing. So maybe I complete this structure, go for quite a closed position. Or I could just attack that pawn. Actually, this is a very strong move, surely. Hitting that and that. And I can always throw in this capture. To remove a defender of this pawn. Of course, the queen's covering as it is, but maybe I can bring the queen to join the attack. Hope you're all well, guys, and I've had a good new year. Let me know in the comments how you found the videos, because I'm like 30 videos now and not got many views, so I'm not sure. Still gonna keep at it, you know, I'm enjoying doing the videos. So. Yeah. Right. So here. So this, here, right? Seems fine to me. Oh no, but he is adding another attacker to this pawn, isn't he? Should have visualized that. If here. Oh no, because the knight then protects. Aha. Very nice. Guess he pushes the pawn though, yeah. Can I throw in an in-between move here? Not really. I'm losing this pawn. My lack of development is a bit of a problem here, not gonna lie. Let's protect this knight. Do this. I'm not very happy with my position, but if I get this move in, I'm going to be a lot happier. But he's stopping me playing it. He's adding another attacker. He's getting into some dicey territory because he's hitting that, he's hitting this twice. How do I defend both? In fact, this might just be lost. I've just not developed. Wait a second. Wait a second. Well, I've got this, but it's just... This looks good. It's the queen, but so... Here. Can't go here, because the knight covers. Let's go for this. It looks mental, but this looks so mental. I'm threatening this in the future if I can ever get out of this mess. Oh, he takes with the bishop, okay. I mean, I've only got one move, so play it. And now queen can come in. Yeah, and that's just lost. Well, the queen does defend now. I think I'd invite the queen trade. I quite like my knight. This is such a dodgy position. This is not how we should play. I go here. He can bring the bishop out, so I go here, I think. Maybe, guys? Can I get away? Do you think I might be getting away with this? This atrocious lack of development. But now I'm threatening this. And I'm also just hitting the queen. So yeah, this was my plan, guys. I lured him into this. Yeah, this was like a trap. You sort of lure them to attack you and overextend, and then you bite back with the old the old rook knight combo. No, obviously I didn't develop very well, and I somehow seem to have evaded these checks. Okay. I'm just winning now. So here, 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 here. And then, has he got a knight move or something? I don't think he does. Let's do it. Knight does look a bit scary. But maybe he's not got much. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting out of this. Bank the rook. I don't really see what he actually does, you know. Love to just push this pawn now. I just need to get these pieces out really badly. And now I'm up at rook. I don't even mind this. I didn't want to play this before because if takes, it messes up my pawn structure. But now I'd be happy for him to take. And actually, maybe I prefer this now. Now the pawn's moved. Attack the knight. I'm not worried about my knight in the corner. It's always got this square to jump back to. So let's develop. Finally. Yeah. Just got to be careful of this knight. I did not see that check at all. Just clearly winning position is now still winning, but you know, it can be getting a bit awkward now. I did not see that tactic. If here, he's got this check. I guess this. I guess he takes this. Yeah. I can get this out. We threaten this check in the future. I can also just sort my pawn structure out. If I get this out, this is still hanging. You know, I'm going to get this out. I like the fact I can come back with check. I can also maybe pick this up in the future. I don't know. I don't know if that was right. Still winning. I mean, pushing this pawn just looks good. What's he going to do? I'm not worried. If I go here and here, it'll help me break out. Seems a bit slow, but I don't know what else I can really do. This pawn is restricting my whole position. Also locking his bishop in. Wow, it's a great move. That's really good. Just stopping me getting my pawn out, getting my bishop out, and actually. Yes, I'm just stifled here. I know I've got this fork. Winning the pawn, which is ruining my position. No, I think I get out, push these pawns, get my bishop out, and connect my rooks, and then I'm finally developed about move 30. Wherever he moves his king, I just need to quickly check for forks. And then I'll just take this pawn if not. I'd love to take one of these bishops off the board because they're really annoying. Actually, this pawn is almost probably a 3-point pawn, that stifling my whole position. Yeah, he shouldn't have let me have this move. This is such a good move for black. Oh, sip of my turmeric tea. Okay, so have I got any forks? This. No, let's do this. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm a little bit close to just getting mated here. Need to be careful. You know, if this king moves and this bishop comes in, that's just mate. I can push this pawn to get out of mate, but this is not the position I want to be in. If I go here, yeah, so that's the plan he's going for. But I think he doesn't realise I can just take his bishop. I'm very happy to do. Bishop was just about to mate me. Let's pre-move this. Let's connect the rooks. Yeah. Checking he's not got any forks. This move also restricts the knight slightly. If I got my bishop here, it'd really cut the knight off along these diagonals. I'm going to start to need to play a bit quicker now though, guys, so. Alright, let's go. Come on. Get pumped. Okay. After playing a pretty good game, I thought. I think he was trying to put me under time pressure and he just blunders a piece. Yeah. Wow. I did not play that very well. Let's have a look at the analysis. I really just didn't develop. This was all normal. Like I say, I'm just starting to play this new Sicilian. Now, this is where I want to see the analysis at this point here. It says that was okay. It was okay. Maybe pushing wasn't the best. Instead of pushing, I should have just developed. Yeah, and this forward pawn just sort of limited my progression. Instead of that, wow, it's saying I should have sacked the knight. Because letting this is so bad. What? I should have. That just shows how bad the position I got myself into was, how bad losing this pawn was. Wow. And I'm queen down. Actually, I don't feel so bad about my game now. My queen. Oh, I must have been just mated here pretty much. If here. Is that just mate? Yeah, that's just mate. Well, I got away with this one, guys. I knew at this point things were turning around. And yeah, things were all good from there. My opponent just missed mate. But even here, like, things were slightly scary. You know, I just couldn't get my pieces out. Pretty instructive. And yeah, as soon as I took that, I was feeling happy. And I finally connected my rooks. And how instructive is that? As soon as I connect my rooks, good things happen. I win. The move after I connect my rooks just shows. I'm not telling you guys, I'm telling myself, like, just develop my pieces. Like, right. A sip of water, I'm getting a croaky voice. Pardon me. Sip of turmeric tea. The ball. Come on. Alright. Same with the white pieces. I just saw that like 5 minutes ago. There's another YouTube channel called Chess Girls, same as me. So my arch nemesis has appeared. Yeah, I just develop. Yeah, no, I checked out a few of the videos. They seem like good guys though, so might drop them a cheeky subscribe. Shout out to my boys. So, right, we're trying to actually just develop my pieces this game. So do we put 3 pawns at the center? I think so. This feels good for me even. If this, we're going to take the queen. Mess up his castling rights. Maybe I'm slightly better. But probably not going to be much in it. This thing about taking the queen and stopping them castling, I think it's much stronger as black. As black, you tend to equalise or get a slight advantage. Whereas white, you sort of give up any threats you actually had in the position. Because of your better development, you know. Wow. So this looks good. He really didn't want to trade queens, so this looks good now. I'll take this. And take this. It's check. But, and I'd have to take on doubled pawns, but still think this is like the move, isn't it? Yeah, he does do that. Oh, and now this comes in. I didn't see that, guys. No, I just lose my no, I don't lose my bishop, but this is terrible now. He just realised he can just take my pawn. No! Doesn't. Okay, well I can put pressure on this pawn. I'm a pawn up, but I've got doubled pawns, so this is probably pretty even at this stage. I like that, maybe developing a piece, solidifying the structure. It does stop my queen protecting here. This is surely too risky because he takes. Right? If here, I'd have this. Keeps everything together. Let's go for it. I'm only a pawn up. But, and I do have a bad structure. This is probably very even. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have really gone for that. This double pawn structure does stop the knight progressing, I guess. More positives of this pawn structure here. I like this. He can't take because it sorts my pawn structure out. Ooh, and I like this now, yeah. I've got this covered. I can give him an isolated pawn here, maybe. On it, well, yeah, I can. Either way, I'm gonna give him an isolated pawn. Unless, well, he could go back here. Takes. Keep this pawn structure intact. If here he takes. Well, I don't really know if I want to give up this knight because it's pretty powerful. This here. Maybe I can go into an endgame. I think I'd do it. The knight for a bishop and it ruins his structure slightly. Now I can castle, I think. Yeah, let's go for it. So now, when you've got terrible pawns, the best thing to do, I think, is to try and push them and trade them off. And somehow do that, I'm happy. I'll go here. I'll get my bishop along this diagonal, which looks really nice. Also starting my plan of trading this pawn off. Yeah, I like that. This pawn's still doing its job of stopping the knight coming in. I think he'll try and trade this bishop off. Although he can't because he'll take the rook. Yeah, maybe now he will. No, this move looks good. You're just going to double up rook, so I'm not too worried. But here. I wish I could push a pawn into this knight. Where can this knight can go kill this pawn? I actually can't lose this pawn here. It's stopping this knight coming in. If I lose this pawn, I get overrun. So I can do this. This. Then he defends the pawn with this. I think I'd be able to win this pawn out of this exchange. So maybe I'd do it. Yeah. You can protect with this, but I can double up. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. Do this, but he's threatening all sorts of back rank mates. If I go here, it's just mate. If I play this first, but that does look a bit loosey-goosey. Oh. Well, now I can definitely play this. Yeah. That's not good, right? Can't do that. Now this looks good. I would really, really like to play a little luft move here. 2 points up. A little bit worried about the structure, but I've somehow made it work so far. Although he can get in now. Yeah, this move looks good. Not worried about him taking that because it improves my pawn structure. Do this, which is annoying. Let's take. That damages his structure. Okay. Do that. Sure. Maybe this. Going for that in the future. Yes. Also gives this bishop a nice little retreat square. I can push this, yeah. Let's do it. Okay, so his rook is now stuck to defending this square. Or bring my king, I'm happy. But his king is gonna. Well, if I don't think his king can actually get in. My rook's gonna block it off. Two pawns up, should be winning here. Bring the king. You can't attack the pawn with the king. Can't get to this square, or this square, because my rook's going to be over here. I don't mind the check, I just bring the king. And I'm promoting. This better? Or is this better? Or just this? Yeah, I think this is winning now, guys. If here, I just go here. And I promote. Or, well, he has to sack the rook for the pawn, probably. Also just got this, picking up that pawn, long term. Might have a little. Oof. Okay, so he's going AWOL, trying to get some counterplay. Now here. Not going to take. He's desperately going for checks. He's got the tactic to win the queen, but I'm not really fussed. No, I swing the rook over. Do this. Bring the queen. Get attacking. Got the opposition. And now hopefully I can push this pawn. Yeah. This guy can probably resign now. Just making sure he's got a square to go to. Might not be doing this in the quickest way, but got a square. Got a square. Worried about stalemates. Whoops. And here. And here. No. No. That was the first time I didn't calculate the stalemate threat. I just got very lazy and tired. Stalemate. The queen just on its own. Just completely on its own. I guess, yeah, the rook takes away these squares. That's annoying. That would have been 3 wins. 2. That's frustrating, guys. Literally every time I was saying, he's got this square. He's got this square. Then the first time I didn't say it, I just sort of assumed that this wasn't stalemate with just the queen. Yeah, it's the little triangle of death, isn't it? I've got to get that pattern in my head. It was making it really awkward for me to mate him here. I was really struggling. After this, yeah, and here, and then what if I just went? I'm in complete disbelief. Right, so how? No, right here, 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 Jack, and well, he could have gone there to make it more awkward, but no, this. All right, I'm extremely disappointed. Cheers for watching. See you later.